won't follow me, he's following you. Hey, there we go, all the bits everywhere. Whee! That's the third one I've had to clean up now. Hateful things. The AE system's going to be full of their bones.
I'll taunt you over again.
Oh dear. Poor Ego. May he rest in peace. Now then, welcome back to another episode on the Utopia³ server. While Ego goes and fixes himself up a new fly potion, a new flying genetic thing. Flying genetic thing. A new, the ability to fly, because of course he just died. And
I didn't.
he didn't die. No.
I was murdered.
He was murdered. Yes, he was indeed. I murdered him. While he's doing that, I'm going to place some more leaves over here. What we've been doing for what feels like the last 10 days is trying to figure out how to do the tree. The canopy of the tree, the build-up of the tree, because it's been a tree stump for far, far, far too long.
That's because you're lazy and don't do it.
It's because I'm lazy, yeah. So I was hoping that Ego would come and do all the hard work for me, but he hasn't got a clue about how to make a tree. Look,
What? No, I can make a tree. I just can't make a tree that you're happy with because you're a picky shoot.
Well, I'm sure my viewers are happy that I am so picky because they wouldn't want to see the rubbish that was going to be here otherwise. We'd have ended up growing a jungle tree and just go, right, there we go. There's an epic tree of awesomeness. We wanted to do redwoods and all sorts once we'd seen... Oh, we has to start again!
It wasn't me!
It was the skeletons, was it?
Yep.
The skeleton archers. Pain in the arse they are, aren't they? They're very, very, very tough to defeat. We've only defeated 3 today.
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it? How they keep turning up.
The amount that are spawning. It's ridiculous. Is this looking a bit off-centre, lopsided, rubbishy?
I'm just going to say yes to all of those questions.
I don't know. Do we want to come out a little bit further with the canopy? Now we've got it down like this. I'll just explain to the viewers what we're trying to achieve. Right. So the AE system is down here in the tree trunk, and I've opened it up. I've broken the walls down and opened it up and put this all the way around the outside here, so that now I'm accessing the base of a tree instead of being inside the base of a tree. Because no matter which way we looked at it, when the base of the tree was a big room for me to have my AE system in, the tree's dimensions were going to look short and stubby, whatever we tried to do.
Just like you.
Short and stubby, yeah. So we wanted to make the tree thinner and taller than all of the trees ever, but have it branching out from the main trunk. So now the main trunk's going to follow that, basically that bit up there, and we're going to branch out to each of the parts of the canopy. Now I feel at the moment that we need to bring it out this way a bit more, away from the canopy, maybe just a touch more here and there, just to bring the canopy out away so it doesn't look too lopsided in that direction, unless we make almost all of the trunk lean this direction. So the end result will be, instead of a tree that goes straight up, the tree will lean definitely over towards the Tinker's Construct furnace area. Yeah? He's trying to kill me again.
No, I mean the zombie on the floor.
Okay, I'll let you off. Give you that one. That was trying to hit me.
No,
Yeah.
there's another zombie.
One of the things that we're trying to achieve,
I'm very bad at this.
has been my goal all the way through the season so far, is to have the solar panels up on the top of the tree. So I did a little experiment over here after trying dozens of different things that we never really got around to doing. None of it looked right, none of it seemed to work right. But then these canopy trees are just laid solar panels on top of the canopy. And then from the underside, you can't really tell. So this is the sort of look that we're going to end up hoping for over there. So ignore all the clay at the minute. The clay are just sort of placeholders. The clay is so that we can see where the solar panels are going to go. So from the top, the solar panels are going to have all light. But from the sides, you're not going to be able to see the solar panels. If we can't see the clay now, then you won't be able to see the solar panels from around and about. Now we can only see the clay really because it's through the leaves. And this snow and this rain, God, soon be taking it will soon be taking the all snow mod out the pack for good until next year. Winter has finished officially. We've had enough of it. All it does is rain and snow all the time. We should probably get some sleep to try and get rid of the rain in the normal Minecraft manner. You coming down? Okay, so now we've made it day and it's still raining and snowing, but the show will go on because I've turned the particles off so I can't hear it.
Oh, it stopped.
Sun's coming out, that's good. So now we can continue. So yeah, every single clay spot that we can see from here is going to be a solar panel, and we need to try and make a canopy looking tree thing going on and then branch up from there to the canopy. Really, I wanted to imitate the lake, so we can afford to go out slightly a bit more with clay in most directions. So rather than wrapping it back in on itself now, we should probably bring the clay out a touch more. And then have... That's water.
Yeah, it's imitating the lake now, isn't it?
Whatever. You. So, let's oh, that's another problem. Look, we've just covered these solar panels down here for the spare system.
Oh, who done that?
Would have been me. Let's go straight up there. Oh, I was going straight up then. Trying to kill me again on camera. You're in terrible, terrible melee. Oh dear.
I was trying to fix a problem.
Look where your grave landed this time. Alright.
Yeah.
On top of the trees that you can't get to because you're a noob. You died too easy. Haven't you got your Tinker's Construct special extra health things?
Yeah, I don't think it's working properly.
You don't think it's working properly? I must be just too hard. That's the trouble. Beat you too easily. There's nothing you can do about it. I am just the unstoppable killing machine.
Sounding very big-headed now.
Ooh. It's really hard to build an organic-looking shape, especially one this big.
Made out of blocks.
Made out of squares, yeah, made out of cubes, blocks, and stuff. You haven't even got your armor on in your punch. I don't know. So, where did I put the clay? I put the clay all back in the A system. I was over there a second ago. Let's get some clay out. I'm gonna spread it out a little bit more. I think that's something that I'd rather see happen. And I don't know how much of a ring I want to put around this time. I think maybe still just no 2 round it. We'll go around it all 2, bring it 2 out from there, and then give it a bit of a sloping look like that. Have you already got the genetics sorted out?
Yep.
Did you bring a spare or something?
No, I've been and come back.
You just whizzed over there, got yourself sorted.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long now, does it?
Well, I'm used to doing it now because you're being bullied.
Because I've been beating you up so much. Yeah. It's difficult, isn't it? Difficult working with me. Because you can't win a fight. I always
you got to be nice to the OAPs, isn't you?
I'm nice to the OAPs.
You're an acco.
This OAP just smashed your face in a few times today.
Because I let you do it.
Yeah. Tell you what, right? Let's have a duel of some kind. Let's make it a magical duel using Thorncraft and Ars Magic 2.
You'll only cry when I win.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll let you win fair and square if you can win fair and square. If you have to cheat, well, then that's something that's between you and your viewers. But I reckon we should have some sort of dueling contest of sorcery. As obviously you can't beat me with a sword or a bow. You died far too easily for that. It's not even sport anymore. I think I had more trouble with a couple of zombies the other day.
I'm telling you, I'm just being nice to you. Because I know how upset you get.
Yeah, right. So yeah. Do you want to do something then?
No.
Do you want to put your money where your mouth is? Want to try and do something about it?
As long as you're not going to cry.
I'm not going to cry if I lose. No, I don't think I'm going to cry if I lose. That's not wizardry, is it?
Ooh, I can fly. Ooh. Oops. Clearly I can't.
Or you can die by sword.
Housekeepings. No, you're not welcome here. Go away.
Scaredy cat.
I'm just checking on the AE system.
Yeah, sure. Checking on this slime down there.
Yep, it's pet. It's my pet.
Friend the slime. Yeah.
You leave me alone. Go do your tree.
Stop picking a fight then. Right, so yeah, there we go. Back up at the top. Everything looks a bit darker now. I've covered it slightly in a canopy of clay. The canopy of clay.
Bum bum bum.
Serious about the magic challenge though. We should probably do something with the magic mod soon because we've not done a lot of magic in this season yet, and be good to have. Well, I don't think we can play Quidditch or something like that, but we can see you can get to the end of the Thorncraft research or something first, or have a wizardly wand fighting matchup somehow.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You're just agreeing with me. You know you can't win.
I can win. Can't shoot a bow, but I can win.
No, I'll just finish my tree while you try and hit me.
Okay. I don't want to stop your creative juices.
My creative juices. Right,
I don't think the colour's right.
You don't think the colour's right?
No.
Okay. Well, if I cared what you thought, that would make a difference. Next, I think I need to have another couple of layers of leaves coming down, because we need to keep the shape of hills and the like going, don't we? There's going to be a lot of solar panels. Hell of a lot of solar panels. But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. At least we'll have loads and loads of power. I don't have to put all the solar panels up at once. I guess. I guess we can add them as we get resources to add them. But so long as the shape of the canopy of the trees there, we can keep adding to them, keep adding the power to the AE system. Because once we get these quantum network bridges in place, they are sucking up energy. I'll run out. Have you got any leaves on you?
56.
56. It's all about the oak leaves. I got 2 stacks. So we're running out of oak leaves as well now, so really we do need to start thinking about the next layer once this one's done.
Nope.
Yep. You seem slightly invisible somehow.
It's because I'm a magician. Whoop.
Did you make some? No, you're not making invisibility potions, are you? You don't know how to make invisibility potions, do you?
Of course I do.
But that's brewing, and you
Still
you're
wizardry.
You know nothing. How long do you reckon it'll take you to get through the Thorncraft book then?
Is there pictures?
Yeah, there are actually pictures. It's quite easy to follow actually.
About 4 weeks.
4 weeks. So what would that make it? That would make it end of February. Ish.
Right. So we'll do it next March.
End of February.
Don't know about that.
End of February. You and me, Mage's Duel, on this canopy, on top of the trees.
But I'm scared of heights.
You're fine. Don't start making excuses. If you want to just admit defeat right now.
End of February. I'm washing my hair that week.
Okay. Well, fine, viewers. You heard it here. He is scared. Ego is a chicken.
Time. I never said I was scared.
You're a chicken.
I'm not.
Yeah. Well, you name the terms then. What are we gonna have? What's going to be the declaration of the winner?
Whoever turns out as good looking as me.
Whoever turns out as good looking as you.
So that'll be me then.
Presumably
yes.
will only be you, yes.
Winner. Chicken dinner.
A win.
Yep, loser. I win.
Let's have another little level of.
No, we'll do a duel on top of this.
A Mage's Duel on top of this tree. First to 3 kills.
And I get a 2 kill head start.
Well, I'm confident enough to say.
2.5.
I'm actually confident enough to say.
2 and 4 quarters. 2 and 3/3.
It's tempting still.
2 and 3/3.
2 and 3/3. You've only got to do like 1 point of damage to me, and you win.
No, actually, no. I want a 2 and 3/3 advantage.
No,
why not?
That's virtually we stand up there. I get hit once, and then you are declared the winner.
What's wrong with that? I see that as being a perfectly good challenge.
Perfectly fair. Perfectly. No. That's not on. Yeah, you want a fair fight, don't you?
You don't do fair fights.
What do you mean I don't do fair fights?
I've got a measly little wooden sword, and you're chucking diamonds at me.
This is going to be magic. Nothing more than magic. Have you got any more leaves? Have we completely lost all the leaves now?
51.
51.
Wow.
Can you just go around that edge there? That final piece there. We'll just do that little extra bit of something there as a bit of branchy thing. Just so that it doesn't look too obviously... Yeah.
Clay-like?
Too obviously round, yeah. And the next thing we need to do, other than making sure that I've got connections clay-wise everywhere, so that the piping and wiring can hook up properly, which I'll just do a few quick placing of clay blocks, so we don't replace those with anything at a later date. Like so, just for some wires to come round and down in all the different arcs. Yep. And then we're going to need a bit of a something here. That would work. Right. So that should now hook up. Well, when this clay is actually conduits. When all the clay's conduits and there's solar panels sitting on top of all the conduits, that is what the canopy is going to end up looking like, of this massive tree. Now I've got the the cable spacing's out and sorted out, and it goes straight up the middle there, and cable's out. Now we need to do the underside of the canopy. And the underside of the canopy I wanted to do in witchwood leaves, which we've got quite a bit of in here. So if you grab a stack or so of witchwood leaves, we can start working on that next bit. Internally, I don't think mobs can spawn on leaves, can they?
Don't think so.
Don't think so, don't know so?
Don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, they don't spawn on the tops of trees, do they? No. So...
No, but they do spawn on clay.
Yeah, they'll spawn on the top of clay, yeah. So, now we're going to go around the underside of the canopy that we've put here. One block in from the oak leaves, and we're going to do a full ring around in witchwood leaves. I picked the witchwood leaves because I like the little leafy thing that falls down every now and again. And I think on a large scale like this, we're going to end up with lots of leafy stuff falling down all the time, which could look pretty cool. Might make this place look just terribly messy and horrible, and this tree might turn out completely rubbish, and we'll just tear it down and do it all over again, and, well, a bit like we did earlier today. And so we've got to try this and see what it looks like and try and make the best of it, and then work the wood up into the tree from around there. What am I doing? I'm doing this bit here, like that. And then we would go down another one there. Actually, we'll leave that corner as it is there, because you've already got that sorted. Let's put that there. There we go. Right. And then, do you think we go in another level? Or down another level?
Hold on. Let's get rid of that.
We go potentially. We could just keep curving it in now and just consistently keep bringing in the layers until it's all filled in. Yeah?
Yeah.
And that should give it a nice feel to it. And I reckon somewhere like about, I don't know, maybe down here, we'll end up with a flat bottom section where all of the woodwork will go up into it. Yeah? So we get on with that, get that finished, and get back to the viewers when we've finished up, so that we can move on to the more technical side, and I can do all the plumbing in of all the solar panels and stuff. Hopefully we don't get a big mob trap formed out of this, because that would be just dangerously terrible. Well, we've done quite a bit. Nearly finished, I think. There's still a lot really that I want to change about it, but the overall feel of it's there. I mean, if you look at those over there, perspective-wise, this looks like it's almost a bigger version of those. I think we need to fill it in a lot more and maybe thin out the trunk itself a bit more. And the rain again. I've only just slept. Get rid of the rain. Well, let's just go inside it, where the rain's not so bad. Let's have a head inside. I quite like these witchwood leaves. They fall down just ever so gently, just add to the atmosphere. Just falling down on there. It's pretty cool. I like that. And the ones higher up didn't quite work because they need wood by them. In vanilla leaves, if you place them, they don't despawn. But these witchwood leaves, if they don't have wood near them, they despawn. So all of the witchwood that was putting around here didn't have any wood near them, so they all just despawned. lost quite a stock, really. Lost quite a stock, but not to worry. I can replace them later on. I wanted to get the overall shape of it, and then we could start messing about with it, and I can do a bit of playing around with it off camera. I've already started putting all of the solar panels in. As you can see, there's solar panels up there now instead of ugly clay. And I've started connecting all up together using energy conduits. So next thing I want to do is start linking them together. I'm thinking I'm going to use capacitor banks as little buffers. These things, right, these say maximum output 128 MJs per tick, right? And I believe that, because that's what the mod has put on it. However, when you look at it through, what am I looking at? Max power, 500 MJ per tick. 500 MJ per tick. So, what's real? What's really happening? So, what I'm doing really is checking out with, I've put almost 2 stacks up there so far, which is the 128 MJs, because each one of these is 1 MJ per tick. So now I'm just trying to figure out how I want to bring them down into the main run, down there, straight down, well, one of these sides. As long as I get an edge somewhere, I can take it straight down, and then drag all the power down into sections. I also want to take one section of, 128, the maximum capacity of these things, if that's to be true, 128. So I want to take 128 solar panels on this side and link it into a quantum network bridge, and 128 solar panels from this side and link that into its own network bridge, and then everything else can go straight down into the main AE system. That'll power the 2 network bridges, during the daytime anyway. And if I get some capacitor banks in the right place, then I'll be able to store some energy that's left over from it all. Well, that's it for this episode of Utopia³. Thank you very much for joining us again for another episode. Episode 19. Thank you so much. We're going to get on with some magic very soon. I'm going to work through the Thaumcraft and Ars Magique mods. We've got a big update that's just happened. We've had a load of mods updated, and I've got to get on with a few major updates around and about the place first, but then we shall be good with the power tree and start on with the magic. I've got my good friends Bolef and Tanhan, who have already been very in-depth with the magic over here, and they've already done a lot of Thaumcraft and Ars Magique. So I will be making the most of some of their stuff that they've already set up, so that I don't need to rebuild everything. But I still want to have the magic mods for myself for the first time, so I still want to get through and feel it for myself for the first time. So with that being said, thank you very much. Without further ado, I shall end the episode and see you next time on Utopia³. Very soon, guys, very soon.